Hello everyone, welcome back to day 7 of the PolyNerdic Pro Wrestling PolyNerdic Round Robin Special Cup 2019. As you can see, it's not quite anyone's race anymore. We've come down to the wire. There's a lot of stuff up in the air. Nobody's really in charge of their own destiny. Well, Killian, Dain, and Neville are kind of in charge of their own destiny here. Dain less so than Neville. What we have going on is Dain has to win the bracket. Neville has to win the bracket. If either man loses their match, somebody's going to tie with them potentially. We're guaranteed a tie. If Dain loses, we're guaranteed at least a two-way tie in A bracket because Cody Rhodes and Hideo Itami face off today. If either of them win, or one of them will win in all likelihood, unless there's a double count out, you will see a tie with Dain. Unless Dain wins and moves up to 12 points, then he wins the whole thing. He just wins the whole damn thing at that point. Neville's in a similar situation where if he loses, either Ricochet or Walter potentially could join him at 10 points. So this is one of those things where it's not over until we see Dain or Neville win. If Dain or Neville win, we know it's over, and then everything else is just, you know, stuff we've got to go through. So let's get into it and see where this goes. I might move some matches around while we do it, but I want to get into this. I want to get this done. I want this. I promised we would finish the PNR2S 2019 before the G1 finishes, and we're cutting it real close because the G1's got like a week left. So we're gonna knock this out now, and we're gonna start with A bracket, not B bracket, and we're gonna get Chad Gable's last match and against Davey Boy Smith. Chad has not won a match yet, as you can see. Davey Boy won his first two and has lost every match since. He's going to be a busy man on the next show because he's going to have to defend his Intercontinental title against everybody he has lost to in this tournament.
Fight!
And what's crazy is I thought it was going to be his show because this tournament started off with Davey Boy Smith Jr. beating Cody Rhodes and Kazuchika Okada 1-2. And then he's lost to everybody since then. He's lost to David Bryan. He's lost to Killian Dain. He's lost to Shingo Takagi. He's just lost to everybody. So we've got two men here trying to end losing streaks. Gable's trying to get on the board. He doesn't want to be the only man in the entire tournament at 0 points. Essentially, he's already proved that his victory in the inaugural PolyNerdic Round Robin Special was a fluke. It was a fluke when he went undefeated. It was a fluke when he beat Kenny Omega. So he's trying to save some face, at least get on the scoreboard. Buddy Murphy at least beat Neville yesterday on day 6 to get on the scoreboard. Alright, I just moved some matches around. I figure we'll make sure that Dain and Neville, since they're the leaders, their matches are last. Dain's going to wrestle Daniel Bryan, and Neville's going to wrestle Seth Rollins. And the sharpshooter, man. It looked like that would have hurt in real life, because Chad would have just thrown big old Davey boy right on top of him. Bulldog bomb. Surprised he's not too close to the ropes there. Chad Gable. Worst showing ever. Davey Boy Smith Jr. ends his losing streak. Chad Gable, officially worst performance ever in a tournament I've put on. I'm kidding. Other people have lost all their matches too, but it's a shame that he was the champion of the tournament last year, and he followed it up with that. Ospreay versus Moxley. Another match doesn't mean anything other than pride for these video game grapplers.
Fight!
Of course, if you're watching this later in the week, it will have already happened, but I'm super excited for the next show of the G1. It looks real good. It's probably the show I've been waiting for the longest as far as overall matches. I'm going to give you a rundown of it real quick. Yeah, the August 4th show, which will air at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did not want to click on that. Thank you. Go back. Robinson, Juice versus Taichi, Ishii versus Yano, Moxley versus White, Goto versus Cobb, Naito versus Takagi. That's awesome stuff, man. That's those 5 tournament matches are amazing. Now, see this is the downfall here is August 7th. That show, Okada versus Evil could be good. And Ospreay versus Kenta is probably going to be amazing. The rest of the card, Tanahashi versus Fale, Sanada versus Archer, Ibushi versus Sabre Jr. Don't care about those 3 matches at all. 3 of the 5 I don't care about. Then we move on to the 8th, where we got Naito versus Cobb, Takagi versus Ishii, and Moxley versus Goto. That's going to be good stuff too. Not long after that's the end of the tournament, isn't it? Yeah. We got like 2 or so more matches.
1, 2. 5 minutes gone.
Yeah, I do believe this coming weekend is the end of the show, end of the tournament. Oh, wow. That's like something right out of Judgment. Yagami and Judgment can do a flipping DDT like that. He hit the Oscutter taunt, but he didn't do the Oscutter. Fist drop, I believe that was. Nice dragon screw leg whip there. I have to admit that this year's G1 B bracket has definitely been my favorite bracket. I always want to watch Okada wrestle. But I said tomorrow night's show, or tonight's show rather, starts in 2 hours. It's the one I've been waiting for since the tournament started. What do you got here? Is that Ishii with hair? I think it is. There's Ishii with hair. You got a hairpiece just to come out here. Moxley versus Ishii, by the way, was a great match. They're running into each other already. It's what, the second match of the show? Come on. I like both you guys a lot. Oh, that's it. That's Death Rider. Moxley moves up to 8 points. Can't do anything about it though. Takagi versus Okada. That is the match we wanted. Look forward. Well, wait, no, that won't happen in real life, will it? I think Takagi's in B bracket.
Fight.
I think it's kind of lame that Moxley's final match of the climax of the G1 is damn Juice Robinson. I'm not a big fan of Juice. Now Juice and Ishii, that was a hell of a match. Shingo Takagi versus Tetsuya Naito at 2 a.m. is going to be amazing. Too bad I can't stay up and watch it. Takagi hitting his clothesline. Pumping bomber, I think they call it. Pile driver. Nice release. German suplex. Wow. Just chucked Okada. Hole in him there. Now's a good time to discuss the next tournament I put together. I put together a single elimination tournament of just 8 men, just 8 guys. It was going to be, I guess it will be. 30-minute time limit matches inside the octagon or the dodecagon in this one. You know, the 10-sided steel cage, UFC style. Fight till you knock your opponent out or they submit. That was going to be like a one-day tournament I was going to do. I might still do it in one day. Just got a little frustrated because I put the tournament together a couple weeks ago. Let me see if I can find the properties here. Yeah, I put the tournament together in mid-July, around the time I started this tournament. I was like, okay, so next tournament will be single elimination, you know, number one contender on the line, all stuff, just like cool. And then this weekend, I flip over to Pulse, CM Pulse, who's a guy that does Fire Pro and 2K game wrestling stream stuff. He's far better at it than I am. I will admit that. He's way more into the commentary aspect of it than I am. I really enjoy watching his streams. I flip over to his YouTube channel, and he's doing a tournament right now in the same format, the same UFC format. Although he's doing the 5-minute rounds. He's doing his monthly tournament this month is that. And this is not the first time this has happened with his channel, my stuff, is that when I first planned the King of the Cage tournament, which was the big 32-man steel cage tournament, he did a cage match tournament the same month that I planned that one too, so I had to delay that one on the off chance that someone would consider me a copycat. So Pulse and I have a lot of parallel thinking. Okada wins with the submission, the Okada lock. That was a hell of a match. I enjoyed that one. Okada and Shingo, they can fight all day. No, that's not the match we're going for next. The match we're going for next is this one. We're going to start figuring out the if there's a chance of a tie if Neville or Dain loses. That's what we're going to do now. We've moved into those matches. Okada spoiled Takagi's chance. Will Murphy spoil Ricochet's? Nice. Yeah, if Murphy wins here, ends the tournament with 2 straight victories, spoils Ricochet's chances of tying with Neville. Ricochet won that exchange, obviously. Like I said it yesterday on day 6. I really don't understand why the WWE put the U.S. belt on Ricochet. Only to have him, like, within a month lose it to AJ. Now, I understand they just officially formed the club faction, the OC, and they needed him to look strong. They couldn't have him lose their first feud. But, like, the timing's just really bad. I mean, granted, they also couldn't have had AJ take the U.S. belt off of Samoa Joe either. That wouldn't have worked. Heel versus heel. Unless they really wanted to do a double turn. Interesting grunts. I've never heard Ricochet grunt like that.
1, 2.
Never. Ricochet, man. Fucking people making the Transformers in this game. Drives me nuts. All these wrestlers I can't find. Nobody's made them yet. You get people making damn Transformers. Awkward landing there.
2, 3.
I like the grunting kicks by Ricochet that, again, never heard him do it prior to this game. Or outside of this game. Still remember when he knocked Moxley out with that move. Buddy Murphy just don't want to go down. Does not want to give up the fight. Ripcord knee. Does it better than Seth ever did. Oh, nice reversal. Buddy Murphy ruins Ricochet's chances. I think we're going to come down to Dain versus Neville is what I think it's going to come down to. Buddy Murphy getting 2 wins in at the end. Improving to 4 points on the tournament. Cody Rhodes versus Itami or Kenta. Yeah, whoever wins this match will have 10 points. And then it comes down to, can Killian Dain beat Daniel Bryan? Realize from certain angles, Cody has a thin black line floating in front of his knees because of the way his knee pads are designed. Also, he went for that weird roll-up move and missed again a moment ago. I know you saw it. Drop toe hold, death lock. Went for it again and missed. It's essentially a strike that leads into a pinning predicament.
Give up.
Kicks to the face. That hurt. Man, that hurt. It'd be real funny to me if the finals end up being Dain and Neville, since it's, you know, an Irishman and a British guy. Well, who's coming? Is it Kenny? One of the Young Bucks. One of the Young Bucks. Nick, I believe. Whoop him, Kenta. I haven't watched him wrestle as Kenta now more than I ever watched him wrestle as Itami because of the way the WWE never really utilized him too much. It's easier now at this point to call him Kenta. At the start of the tournament, I couldn't not call him Hideo Itami because that's what I knew him as. Let's go to sleep. Kicking the crap out of him, just like Ricochet was doing Buddy Murphy. Without the grunts, though. Go to sleep? Yep. Might be it. But he might be done. No. He kicked out. Well, that might be it. That's what he put Davey Boy away with.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, Kenta has 10 points. So. Now we wait and see. Wait and see where, or what, rather, happens with Dain and Bryan. This is Walter and Ibushi. I think overall this has been a great tournament. I've enjoyed the vast majority of the matches. And other than Chad Gable's dismal performance and Buddy Murphy, well, honestly, Buddy Murphy, even though he didn't win a lot, I enjoyed the matches because very few of them were bad. I think Ibushi could take Walter. I'd love to watch him wrestle though. It'd be a hell of a show. Presumably, as long as Ibushi didn't break his damn neck. Dance around each other, guys. Kicking the crap out of him. Just run right through him. Say wow, that was an incredible show of strength, picking up that big guy. Walter's not a small man.
1, 2, 3.
Boom, right in the face. Damn, shotgun dropkick. Oh, he missed. He missed the punching lariat. Ibushi, I think, just spoiled Walter's shot. Normally don't do this mid-day, mid-round, but since we're down to the final two matches, let's take a look at the rankings. Dain has to win. If Dain does not win, we have a playoff with him and Kenta. Doesn't matter for Neville. Neville wins B bracket no matter what. Buddy Murphy beating Ricochet and Ibushi beating Walter. Moxley over Ospreay didn't really matter. It just moved Moxley into a second place thing, because that's the thing. See, if Neville loses to Rollins, he still has 10 points, still wins B bracket. It all comes down to the Dain Bryan match. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break with tradition here, and we're gonna do Neville. I do want to see one thing real quick here. Let's look at Tommy's matches here. He lost to Okada, and he lost to Dain. We're going to do Neville versus Rollins first, strictly because it's the match that doesn't matter.
Fight!
this would have been the main event of day 7, but seeing how Neville's already won the bracket, win or lose doesn't matter. We're just gonna get this out of the way. That's such a crazy move. Oh, Rollins with a vicious stomp to the chest. I figure these two have a hell of a match in real life. I don't think they have though. Double check, see if at any point during NXT or anything they faced off. Oh, they did, yeah. Seth Rollins versus Neville back in 2015, it looks like.
2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
World Heavyweight title match on Raw of all places.
12, 13, 14.
This game's lame version of the blackout. Kind of on the chair there. It's that crazy move again. Forgive me for not being interested in this match, really. It doesn't really matter. was an awkward looking leg sweep. Same awkward looking leg sweep. Can one of you just finish the other one, please? You can figure that a match that doesn't count for anything is just going to last forever. Keep fighting forever, man. Nobody's gonna ever win this match. That's it. Neville moves up to 12 points. As we already know, he won the bracket anyway. Alright. Final match of the tournament. At least the regular stuff. Bryan versus Killian Dain. If Dain loses, he's tied with Kenta. So we'll have a tiebreaker round. Dain wins. He wins the bracket. And we got Dain versus Neville to determine the winner of the tournament. Awfully nice of Dain to let him finish his taunt before he swung at him. Bryan doing his best to play spoiler for Killian Dain. Bryan's on fire. Well, right up until then. Really has nothing to lose. He's already eliminated from the tournament mathematically. Just trying to make Killian's life harder.
Give up. Yes. 1, 2. Yeah. Give up. Give up.
Say that'd be pretty impressive if you beat him in less than 10 minutes. Plus there already. Having headbutt. Yeah. Bad move, Bryan. Should be doing that.
Give up. Give up.
Wow. Daniel Bryan just destroyed Killian Dain. We have a tie. We have a tie, folks. We have a tie. A bracket. Kenta and Killian Dain are tied. Holy smokes, man. Killian Dain, Hideo Itami tied at 10. Technically, Dain has the tiebreaker. He beat Itami, but we don't do that here in PolyNerdic Pro Wrestling. This is not New Japan. We don't do tiebreakers. You have to wrestle to determine the winner. Neville's got 12 points. He wins the bracket. A little disappointed the way B bracket played out. You know, Walter and Ricochet both losing their shots to tie with Neville, and then of course Neville won anyway, so it didn't matter. But it stole the drama there at the end. But at least this one, we've got a tie. We have a tie to resolve, so let's just get into it. No point in doing a separate thing for it. Let's get this match going, and then we'll do the finals. All right, this is for the A bracket championship right here. Killian Dain's been on a roll the whole tournament, and now he's gonna potentially drop 2 matches in a row to dudes much smaller than him. Can't believe how relatively easily Bryan handled him. Divide. Enough? Nope. Oh, so close. Go to sleep. Is that it? Killian Dain led almost the entire tournament, led a bracket. And Itami comes in, Kenta rather, comes in at the end and just cuts it right out from under him. Itami versus Neville. Kenta versus Pac. There's our final right there. Let's go ahead and save, just for the sake of saving. God forbid something goes wrong at this point. Let's do it. Find out who's facing Pentagon at the next show. Pentagon being the world champ.
Fight!
Have these two ever wrestled? That's a good question. Struggling to type on my phone. Yep, April 15th. Or excuse me, April 8th, 2015.
Give up!
So 2015 was the year Neville faced all the guys, apparently. I guess in hindsight, or in foresight, however you want to look at it, or call it, it's late at night, my English is failing. Whoever loses this match still gets a title shot, just not the world title. Because both these men defeated singles champions in the tournament. So both these men will be in... Is that Brock Lesnar coming down? What the fuck is he doing here? Why's Brock gotta come in here and fuck with shit? Brock gotta come down and beat up on Kenta for. Yeah, Kenta just kicked the shit out of both of them. Really confused because they're all heels. Alright, randomly Brock Lesnar coming to pick on Kenta. But as I was saying, Neville beat Ibushi, so he earned a shot at the TV title. And Itami beat Davey Boy Smith and earned himself an Intercontinental title match. So whoever loses still gets a shot at some gold. Just not the world title. Neville wins. We get Pentagon versus Neville at the next show. That's pretty awesome. Itami moves on to fight Davey Boy Smith and a bunch of other people. Can't say I'm unhappy with that finale. That was a good end of the show. Man. Neville just dominated. I mean, the only match he lost was to Buddy Murphy, his former tag team partner in my little universe. That's crazy. Ricochet lost to Seth and Buddy and Neville. Moxley lost to Walter. Ricochet, I remember Ricochet knocked him out. That's crazy. Alright, so I don't know when I'm going to get to that show. But we now know our main event will be Neville, Pac if you will, against Pentagon. I'm going to try to do it sometime during this week. Next week at the absolute or latest. Soul, sorry man, you joined right at the end. I'm about to sign off. But I will be doing a full card, not a tournament, in the coming weeks, coming week or so. As I was just saying, the main event will be Neville versus yeah, I love Fire Pro too. When I did the PlayStation stats last year, the only game I played more than this last year was Red Dead Redemption 2. I love Fire Pro. It's a guilty pleasure, if you will. I just absolutely love to sit and put tournaments together, do cards and stuff. So look forward to that if you're into it. I'll try to do it sometime in the next week or so. Yeah, I have the promoter mode. I don't play too much with it. Honestly, my go-to with Fire Pro is to throw a tournament together, or to put a card, you know, a pay-per-view, if you will, show, and then run it. I like having full control of it that way, as opposed to the limitations of the promoter mode. But I gotta sign off now. Yeah, see, the tournaments, stuff like, you know, whether it's a league or a single elimination, absolutely love it. I love having all these different wrestlers from around the world to play with and put in the different matches and stuff. It just so many hours spent doing this, and this was basically my take on the G1 tournament that New Japan's running right now. And Neville won. He won B bracket. He won the finals. That's pretty cool. Organizing it that way, 70s to present day. So that'll be the main event on the next show. Pentagon versus Neville. We'll have a multi-man match for the Intercontinental belt, a multi-man match for the TV belt, all the various tag belts. Something like 11 or 12 matches. I think it comes up to 11 matches. But that'll be soon. I'm going to sign off now, though. Thanks for joining me here at the end, Soul. Sorry you missed out on all the action. We've been at it for a couple hours doing these last couple days of this tournament. So it was a good time. And I'll see you next time when I stream some stuff.